Alright, good morning guys. Ooh, it's hot, hot, hot. Here, take this one. Oh, we can sit here.
Oh, here you go. Oh, thank you, thank you.
As you may have seen in our previous video, we are on a road trip, a 3-day road trip from east to west Taiwan. Today is day 3. If you haven't seen those videos already, go check out the 2 previous videos because the views were absolutely amazing.
We're going from east to west coast.
From east to west coast. I thought you were pointing at something behind me. I was like, oh, something is interesting. Is it more food? Anyway, we're now at Sun Moon Lake. We're going to explore a little bit of Sun Moon Lake today, and then we're going to drive all the way to... Can I say where we're going?
Yeah, you may be thinking, but didn't you already do the west coast of Taiwan? Yes we did. But we have a very good reason to go back there, and we're gonna tell you a little bit already about where we're going if you stick around until the end of this video, so keep watching.
We're now here in the Tao village, well, the more touristy part of the Tao village. There's a street here that has all kinds of street food. Now we're eating a nice little bao.
This sort of bao is basically like a burger. It has a steamed bun, quite fluffy actually. And it has some pork meat in there, some peanuts, which I love, so I'm so happy about that. Cucumber, a few other toppings. It's actually pretty good. So this street is one of the side lanes that run parallel to the lake, and it has a lot of food options. We're gonna look for something else because Nate is still a little bit hungry, and we don't want that to turn into hangriness.
No, that's something that we really don't want.
Also,
when I get too hungry, I get a little bit cranky.
We accidentally outfit matched today.
Yep.
In a weird way. Nate's new khaki hat matches with my new khaki shirt, and my old black cap matches with Nate's black t-shirt.
We're wearing jeans.
Both of us are wearing jeans. We did it unintentionally. We're not those people.
No. From now on, we are color coding every day, Kim. I think we need to up the fashion sense in this channel a little bit.
Which is exactly why we're not color coordinating every day from now on.
Which one? I ordered a sausage, and I think it's 2 types. One is mountain pork sausage, sounds real delicious, and the other is millet wine sausage. Not sure what that is. I just pointed at one because I didn't really know what was what, but yeah, gonna try it. I'm excited to try some of this Aboriginal food. It's nice to be here on the more Aboriginal side.
So apparently that is what he has. What is it?
It's a... I don't know exactly, but the words that came up when I was Google translating it is horse, sausage, fragrant, and intestine.
Fragrant horse intestine sausage?
That's pretty good, a little bit sweet.
Does it taste horsey?
It tastes pretty good. Doesn't taste strange at all.
It sounds strange.
It could also be that Google Translate. Could also be that Google Translate is not very accurate. Could just be something else, but it's really good. It doesn't really taste a lot like tripe meat. It could still be. It's quite fatty and has a really good texture. I'm not a big fan of tripe usually because of the texture is a bit weird, but I like this one, so whatever it is, it's good.
One thing that never ceases to amaze us about Taiwan though is the lack of trash cans in the streets. Like,
yeah, it's very strange. There's almost no trash cans here anywhere.
And yet the streets
Everywhere
are so
you go,
clean.
and everything is so clean. Yet you never see people walking around with trash. Where does it go? Does it disappear? Is it magic?
Like literally, been walking around for 10 minutes now, holding that little stick that the sausage, fragrant horse intestine sausage was on. Trying to find a place to toss it, but maybe we should store it in the glove compartment of our trusty vehicle that we've been using for the road trip that we're gonna use now to drive to the next stop along the lake.
Hehuan Temple.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
How do you spell it? Wenwu. It's Wenwu Temple.
Oops. What's Hehuan Temple?
That's what she's thinking as well. Like, what the heck is Hehuan Temple?
But still, there's probably a Hehuan Temple somewhere, so...
Wenwu Temple is actually perched upon one of the hills that surround Sun Moon Lake. You can see it when you're down next to the shores of the lake, but we figured we would come up here, check it out, see if it's a nice temple. It does look quite big actually.
Even a bit higher than the temple. So beautiful.
Look at this, looks like an impressive facade.
Yeah.
And of course, best thing about this so far is the lake view.
There are some legends and stories to how Sun Moon Lake was discovered actually. The most interesting story, and it's really a legend, is that one day the sun disappeared from the sky after a loud bang, and then in the evening the moon came up and bang, it disappeared as well. Total darkness. And a young couple set out to search for the sun and the moon. And when they arrived here, they found two dragons playing with the sun and the moon. They managed to kill the dragons with the help of an old lady that lived here. The old lady was actually captured by the dragons. They managed to kill the dragons and get back the sun and the moon. But the problem was, how do you get the sun and the moon back into the sky? I mean, we're just human beings, normal human beings, we cannot get it back up. So then the old lady came up with a solution. They had to eat the eyeballs of the dragon. So the couple ate a dragon eyeball each. Doesn't really sound appetizing. Ask Kim, because she ate a dragon. No, she ate an eyeball.
This just in, ladies and gentlemen, I ate a dragon.
Sorry. Kim ate an eyeball of a goat when we were in Mongolia. I didn't try it because it didn't look very
It's a
appetizing.
local, I mean, it's like, it was a lamb, right? Like, lamb's head is a local delicacy in Mongolia. The locals
she ate
eat
one
it.
of the eyes.
And they leave it, when they serve it to you in a restaurant we were at, they left in the eye, leaving the brain and the tongue. And, you know, sort of the point of trying it is trying unusual stuff. And I didn't want to pass up on trying a little eye. You just can't think about what you're eating. It's just a piece of meat. Wasn't the best thing I've ever tried, but anyway.
Back to the story. So the old lady said if you eat the eyeball of the dragon, you'll get superpowers. So the couple both ate a dragon's eyeball and they became giants, super strong, and they put back the sun and the moon
Into the sky.
That's the legend.
That's my favorite legend. Probably because I also ate a dragon, so I can relate.
Yeah, Kim the dragon eater.
And here at the front of the temple, you can see the nice entrance, quite big entrance, pretty dramatic, stop slapping me, and the lake in the background. Very, very, very scenic spots to put a temple, I would say.
I mean, just the temple facade here, and then the beautiful lake on the other side. All the way in the back, you can see the pagoda over there. It's really, really nice. And it's starting to rain now. Quickly show you the views. Maybe we can explore the temple on the inside and make it back to the car and get out of here.
And take refuge in the temple. It's actually quite nice when you're like up here and you can spot the lake from a little bit on top of the hill. Gives you a better overview than when you're down right next to the shore. You're like, oh yeah, it's a lake. From here you can see nice scenery, the forest all around, the hills. Pretty nice. Apparently, if you were to be sportsy type and not like us the lazy take the car type, you could cycle around the lake in about a morning, I think someone told us. So.
Yeah, I think about 2, 3, 4 hours, depending how hard you bicycle.
But as you can maybe see, the rain is starting to fall. So we're gonna go into the temple. Can you smell it? It's like the smell of the rain. It has this very summery, foresty smell.
They even have a name for it actually. They invented a name for it.
Really?
I don't know what it is, but it's like a typical smell of the rain when it's hot outside.
Hot rain? I'm gonna make a small run for it.
Uh-oh.
It's really starting to rain. Oh god, the steps are too small.
Maybe you shouldn't swear in a temple.
Fair point. What was that about us not being sporty? Perfect timing. And this is like a fraction of the amount of rain that fell yesterday.
Oh, it's starting to rain more.
Oh, let's explore the inside.
Minutes and then stopped raining, so it's a nice thing about Taiwan. Usually it rains a lot, but not for a very long time. Here we have the legend. See, I didn't make it up. Probably the sun is depicted by the red there, and then the moon is the thing on top, the golden thing. Could be.
We stopped at another lakeside spot here.
This is on the eastern side where we just were, was on the northern side. Now we're on the eastern side. And yeah, it's nice to have a different view of the lake here.
The landscape is so varied. Beautiful spots, absolutely beautiful. Do we have some bananas left in the car?
Oh yeah, we do.
Should I go get them? Will you open the car for me when I get to it? Surprising. I really thought he was gonna tease me with that, but apparently he didn't. Pretty nice view for second breakfast.
Yeah.
So after this, we're probably gonna start driving a little bit more west again.
Yep.
We know we didn't do everything there is to do or see around Sun Moon Lake, but I mean, Sun Moon Lake for us is not really a 2 or 3 day stop.
No.
Or at least we couldn't turn it into one. We just wanted to have a nice, relaxed morning, see a little bit,
Yep.
sit lakeside, have some food, enjoy our time here.
So don't get upset we didn't do everything.
Yeah.
Also, guys, don't get too much upset about small things like how we eat stuff. We've been reading the comments on our hot pot video, and I can't imagine how many people got upset. Some people even got really angry and started calling us dumb for not eating the hot pot, right? Stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you eating that banana correctly?
I'm just gonna take it out now. No. Since I've eaten half of it, I'm just gonna start eating at the other end.
Even I am bothered by this. Eee! You left this little thread on it as well. Oh, you have to peel this off.
And now I'm just gonna bite into the middle.
This is not right. This is... Anyway, we're gonna enjoy this banana with a view. And if you stick around to the end of the video, because we're not done yet, if you stick around to the end of the video till we get to our destination, we're gonna tell you what is next. And here we have, oh no, here we don't have. I was gonna say here we have a rare trash can next to the road in Taiwan, but not sure what this is, but it's not a trash can. Maybe it's like a mystery trash can. You have to find
Maybe we can start our own trash can here.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, we can't keep this in the car because it'll smell.
Some people keep this as their trash can. We're not gonna do that though. We have left the area around Sun Moon Lake now. I think we've been in the car for about an hour.
Yeah, about 1 hour now. I think we have another good hour to go.
Something like
that. So we're
that.
now on the highway, but still here it's even still very scenic with the mountains. We just passed by a big Buddha statue as well.
We're gonna pass by a bridge right now. Very dark, and it'll get lighter in a minute. Yeah, but getting a little bit tired though, because didn't really have the best night's rest last night, nor the days before. We also haven't really been feeling
the past couple of days
like ourselves.
We've been struggling a little bit with our thoughts and emotions because of everything that's happening in the world. I mean, at one point we will have to leave Taiwan, which will be at the latest by early September, probably a bit earlier because we don't want to get stuck here afterwards because our
for visa, travel insurance.
Our travel insurance is also running out beginning of September, so we need to be sure that we're home in September, beginning of September. And with still lots of flights being cancelled, we're gonna try to leave maybe a little bit sooner, who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at some point we will have to go home, and we've been following the news a little bit the last couple of days. And yeah, I mean,
there's not that much great news in terms of the coronavirus coming out of Europe right now. So
indeed. So it was pretty positive news the last couple of weeks, and also that made us feel better, I guess, about having to go home. It was like always positive news. It just kept going better, less and less restrictions, countries opening up again.
Yeah,
People traveling. Some of our friends have traveled last week or 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But now the messages that are coming out of the news are like more lockdowns beginning again.
Local, like not national lockdowns, but
complete
local
countries,
lockdowns.
but at least parts of it. Like more restrictions coming into place again, more infections in some countries. That's making us struggle a bit because we have to go home and
we don't necessarily want to. It's only now that things are in Europe getting a little bit more chaotic again that it's really starting to dawn on us how big of a change it's going to be leaving here, going back home, figuring out. Well, we have figured out a plan for what after Taiwan.
Some ideas, yeah, indeed. But I mean, with things changing so quickly and becoming worse again, even those plans might be affected.
Yeah.
We're not sure if we'll be able to continue traveling. That's really not sure. And I mean, that's our way of what we've been doing for the past 1.5 years. Also, how we're making money, how we're living.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, if you've been watching our channel, you'll know that we are trying to grow our channel into something we can do for a longer time, finding ways to sustain ourselves financially through continuing to make these videos, etc. But it turns out, and it's probably not a big surprise to you, that starting and growing a travel channel during a pandemic is not easy. Because literally the one thing we need to be able to continue this, aside from each other and our health, which we're also of course concerned about in the coronavirus context, is to be able to travel.
Yeah.
And it's odd when you think about it. And I don't know, it's gotten us into a bit of a funk the last couple of days where we spent so much time thinking about it and then starting to look into flights, what's the price of the flight tickets home, but not really wanting to book a flight.
Some of you who are watching might think, well, yeah, I mean, you're in Taiwan, you're at the best place to be right now, you don't have any...
We're lucky.
You cannot complain because you guys are lucky. Well, we are feeling really lucky. But also we struggle with that, like we feel lucky, but at the same time, sometimes, I mean, we feel bad. And even though we are in one of the best positions we could be, it still affects us and affects the way our mood is and stuff like that. So.
Obviously right now coronavirus isn't really affecting us too much, but once we leave here that'll be completely different. And we're afraid to make the wrong choice. We're afraid to go home when we really shouldn't. We're afraid to go home like literally 2 days before it gets really bad again.
Yeah.
You never know. Like,
but it's not like we have a choice. I mean,
we have to go home.
We have to go home.
Okay, so as you will have seen, we had a bunch of bananas left from our second breakfast, and we think this car also serves as a fridge. Now he told me, he pushed a little button right up here, and that now, oh my god, it actually does. These are cool now. They're actually properly cool.
We should have gotten some beers for along the road.
No, we shouldn't. But anyway, I just wanted to take them out now, even though it's an hour more driving, because I don't want to leave these bananas in the glove compartment. I'm not sure if car rental companies check the glove compartments of cars. And imagine just leaving those in the glove compartment and this car not being rented out for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And then in 4 weeks, someone opens up the door of this car and they're like,
banana!
Oh, banana! Holy damn! Made it to our destination. We dropped off the vehicle that we had. 2 guesses where we are. Tainan. We have come back to Tainan, not necessarily to see the city again, but we're going to go the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do some editing.
Lots of editing.
Lots of editing, yeah. Later today, it's now like almost 7 o'clock. Later today, we're gonna do some more editing. Tomorrow we're gonna do editing. And then the day after that, we're gonna have a very early start and leave to
Pongu! That's where we are going.
Pongu Island, an
So many
island
people have
off the
been
west coast of
recommending us-
Taiwan.
Yeah, so many people have recommended us to go there. It looks insane. The beaches look so beautiful. It's actually lots of small islands together.
We're not necessarily as excited about the island as we are about how we are going to get there.
Because you may think, why are you in Taiwan if you're going to Pongu? Either you fly from Taipei or you take the boat from Kaohsiung.
That's
What?
not what we're doing.
That's not what we're doing.
It's something, I mean, we can't spoil it for you, but
No.
we'll give you 2 hints. It's something neither of us have ever done before in our lives, ever. Hint number 1. And hint number 2, we are super, super excited about this.
Very excited about it.
Oh, hint number 3, maybe we think it's gonna make for a really cool video.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So we're not gonna spoil the surprise. You'll see that in the next video. We hope you enjoyed the road trip. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up for this video. We will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.